Let's make the pretzel from The Office.
Hi, please tell me you have a sweet pretzel left.
We do.
Thank God.
And we have 18 different toppings. We have sweet glaze, cinnamon sugar, chocolate, white chocolate, fudge, M&Ms, caramel dip, mint chip, chocolate chip, marshmallows, nuts, toffee nuts, coconut, peanut butter drizzle, Oreos, sprinkles, cotton candy bits, and powdered sugar.
Is there any way that you could do all of them?
The works, you got it.
All right. Thank you.
Here's how you can make
the best chicken I have ever had.
I'm delighted to hear that.
from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. Mr. Frink told me the secret spice blend and I'm gonna share it with you all. It's basically a mix of... never mind.
The seasoning is so flavorful.
After you season your chicken, let this marinate in buttermilk and pickle juice. In a separate bowl, mix flour, rice flour, and your secret spice blend and mix it with water to make a batter. Coat your chicken in the same seasoned flour mix and then enter the batter and fry these at 350 for around 10 minutes or until they're golden brown and an internal temp of 165.
No, really, I'm serious. I mean, it's crispy, but it's not dried out.
Oh, okay, this is probably one of the best. Okay, I'm not good at frying chicken. I don't know, for a lot of people, like my boy Golden Balance, frying comes easy. For me, I have a lot of trouble with it, but this came out nice. I also finally finished Better Call Saul. It was a sad ending. It was a good show, but I think it's about time we see a prequel to Gus's story. We need to know how he came up with this fried chicken recipe. Here's how you can make
Spaghetti tacos!
from iCarly.
All you need to make spaghetti tacos are some taco shells, some spaghetti noodles, our secret sauce, and meatballs.
I actually do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also, yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably
So growing up, I never really got into iCarly. The show just seemed really cringe, but I did get this request a lot and it does seem interesting. To get started, season your ground beef with your favorite spices, 1 egg, and parsley. After you get some color, remove it from the pot and add San Marzano tomatoes, basil, thyme, and oregano. Season with salt and add your meatballs back into the mix and cover on medium heat for about 15 minutes. Once the pasta is cooked, add it to the pasta sauce along with some black pepper. Finally, shove everything into a taco shell. Now this felt a bit weird because the taco shell got a bit soggy, so instead I'll plate it as usual, but then crush the taco shells on top. And this actually tasted pretty good. Try it out. Here's how you can make
Kevin's famous chili.
from The Office.
The trick is to undercook the onions.
Let's make blue candy from Breaking Bad. Let's make a triple-decker Eggo extravaganza from Stranger Things.
Good, right? I know, you know the great thing about it? It's only 8,000 calories.
Let's grab some Eggo waffles, 3 to be exact, and toast them up. At the bottom of a plate, spread on some whipped cream, followed by 1 Eggo waffle, more whipped cream, maple syrup, chocolate Hershey Kisses, jelly beans, and repeat until we're all the way at the top. And that's pretty much it. Here's how you can make
a pimento cheese sandwich.
from Better Call Saul.
Buy yourself some pimento cheese and some white bread. You take 2 slices of bread and you spread the correct amount of cheese, like so. Then you close and you're done. Congratulations.
Okay, that's a really good spread. I didn't even know what pimento cheese was. I thought it was actually a type of cheese, but pimento cheese is just a combination of different ingredients. So in the food processor, I just added some pimento peppers along with cream cheese, mayo, garlic powder, and onion powder, seasoned with salt and pepper, and also added a whole bunch of sharp cheddar. Then I mixed everything together, and I guess that's pimento cheese. The pimento pepper is really good, and like they're not super spicy, but they do add a bit of heat to the cheese, which is nice. So it's almost like a spicy cream cheese spread. It's really good. Here's how you can make
Fettuccine Alfredo.
from The Office.
Time to carbo load.
Now this is a really super easy recipe. In a pan, let's add some butter, minced garlic, heavy cream, and give this a stir on low to medium heat. Now you can add some onion powder, black pepper, and a whole bunch of Parmesan cheese. Now you want to let this sit for a bit while your pasta cooks. We'll be using fettuccine, and cook this just until al dente, and then you want to cook the rest of the pasta with some of the pasta water in the actual sauce. And that's pretty much it. Wait until this gets nice and thick, and for some reason The Office made it look really good coming out of this takeout container.
Alfredo sauce.
Here's how you can make
Spice Girls.
from Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. Grab a russet potato and stick it through this peeler that I had to buy, which will give us our curly fries. Let this soak in ice cold water. Now Mr. Frink said I couldn't tell you about the secret spice blend for the chicken, but he didn't say anything about the fries. Never mind. After you mix your spices with flour, pour in water to make a batter and coat your fries. Now fry them at 350 until they're golden brown. And that's pretty much it.
The curly fry with the southwestern kick.
This is probably the best homemade fries in general that I've made so far. I don't know, there's just something about the batter that makes these extra crispy, and the curls just add that extra layer of crunch. These taste like old school Popeyes fries. 9.4 out of 10. I don't know how Gus does it.
Come in and try our new curly fries. We are so sure you'll like them. And if you don't, they're on me.
Los Pollos Hermanos. Taste the family.
Here's how you can make
Taco.
from Better Call Saul.
First, I'm going to show you our base ingredients, okay? A warm corn tortilla, tomatoes, onions, a 4-peppered salsa, and a perfectly marinated and seared carne asada. Once you've added each one of these ingredients, the steak, the nice tomatoes, some onions, and the 4-peppered salsa. Took over once, like if you were tucking your sweet abuelita into bed. Now we eat. Buen provecho.
Holy, that's a spicy salsa. I put way too many chilies in there, but it's good. I'm only on season 4, episode 2, and I don't know who Lola is yet, but apparently he's not a good guy. He seems nice in the video. He's showing us how to make a taco, but let's see. I'm excited to see who he really is. Here's how you can make a Philly
Cheesesteak, now this is the real deal.
from The Fresh Prince.
I smell something greasy.
Let's slice up a ribeye against the grain into thin strips and roughly slice up an onion. In a saucepan, add milk and as much cheese as you can until it forms a nice thick consistency. Grab your flat top, some beef fat, and let's soften up these onions. Season with salt, slide these over, and let's get some color on our beef. Season this as well, chop it up into smaller pieces, bring our onions back into the mix, add a bit of cheese, mix well, and let's cover this with our bun. Let this form a crust, scrape it off, and that's pretty much it. I just wrapped it in some parchment paper and left it in a brown paper bag.
Look at the bag. No grease stain. This one authentic Philadelphia cheesesteak. You can see right through the bag by now.
And for good measure, I'll add a bit more cheese on top. So simple, nothing crazy. Good beef, onions, salt, and cheese. And a good bun. That's it. Like, you can't go wrong. I'm giving this a 9.1 out of 10. Here's how you can make the birthday breakfast from Breaking Bad.
Whoa, what happened there?
It's my birthday.
Yeah?
Well, happy birthday.
Unfortunately, it's not actually my birthday, and I'm also not at a Denny's, so I had to buy all these ingredients. I just got some bacon, cooked that in its own fat, cracked a couple of eggs, and then I also grated down a potato and cooked that in the bacon fat, and then I plated it as per Heisenberg's artful masterpiece, and we have the birthday breakfast. I'm just not sure how they got their potatoes so white. I don't know what kind of dish that is, or I'm assuming that was hash browns. Usually hash browns are crispy and brown. Those were pure white. If you guys know what that was, let me know. But yeah, this is a solid birthday breakfast. Here is how you can make
Ziti?
From The Sopranos. I didn't even know what a ziti was. I had to Google it, and it's basically a type of pasta. So it's pretty much a lasagna, but you replace the lasagna sheets with pasta. Ziti. Let's get a pan on medium heat and add some oil along with ground beef. Season this with whatever you want. I'm using chili powder, salt, and garam masala. Add some onions. I'm gonna add some green Thai chili peppers too, and then a whole bunch of San Marzano tomatoes. Now I chose a pan that was way too small for this job, so I just swapped it out and continued cooking it until it looked like that. Now for the ziti, I'm gonna salt boiling water and cook this just before al dente because I'm gonna finish the cooking process in the oven. At the bottom of a baking dish, add your meat sauce followed by pasta, more meat sauce, mozzarella, ricotta, parmesan, and repeat this until you're at the top. Finish it with black pepper and olive oil and in the oven at 350 for about a half an hour, and then broil it until it's nice and golden brown. It's nice, but would I choose baked ziti over lasagna? I don't know. It's almost the same thing, but I do like... No, I think I'll choose lasagna. I just like the sheets, and then you get a nice clean cut, and everything's nice and even. This, it's not as even because they're just individual pastas, and it's not always in the same direction. I guess if you're a bit OCD, then you might like lasagna just because it's more even. Other than that, the taste is pretty much the same. I would have to give this a 9.1 out of 10. It's solid. Have you ever heard of
kimchi ramen? Canola oil, 100 milliliters into the pot. Garlic, chives, kimchi into the pot. Stir fry for 2 minutes. You add kimchi stock, 20 grams of Korean chili powder. Bring it to boil and simmer for 5. And now the noodles. Low hydration. Thinly sliced into the pot. Precisely 58 seconds. You add it to the bowl. You top it up with chashu, green onions, and a soft boiled egg. When eaten on a hot summer night, it is simply divine.
We need a little more salt. I'm not sure.
Yeah, just a bit. I don't think Bobby Lee added enough salt. I don't really eat kimchi a lot, but I do like the flavor.
I love the chives, actually. Look at the chives, like coat the noodles.
And also, this is not pork.
Halal
Halal chicken. In terms of spice level, what would you give this?
I think it's still pretty spicy, so I'd give it like a 6 or 7 out of 10.
I'm barely tasting any spice. I do like the Korean chili powder, but I think we could have used more. Maybe.
What?
I'm not feeling any heat.
I feel the heat for sure.
So does Bobby Lee get a pass for this recipe or no?
I think it's pretty good.
It's good. 7.9 out of 10.
I'll give it a solid 8.
Here's how you can make the Rock's French toast, also known as
rock toast. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. 4-inch thick brioche French toast.
After you slice up your brioche bun, set it aside for now, and let's make a simple custard by mixing 4 egg yolks, a 1/4 cup of vanilla sugar, 1 cup of whole milk, and 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Give this a good mix, and let's also add some cinnamon. Now grab your brioche bun and let this soak in here for a couple of minutes. Now let's get a pan on medium heat and add some butter, then get each side of your brioche bun nice and golden brown. Finally transfer this to a plate and let's begin with the toppings. We got peanut butter,
whipped cream. I know what you're thinking. Come on, Rock, put some more on there. Damn right I will. Threaten me with a good time. Maple syrup. All going down. All going down. It's the greatest French toast ever. Enjoy your French toast. Enjoy your cheap meals.
PSA to all Squid Game watchers, stop spoiling it in the comments. I'm only on like episode 6, but every video I see about Squid Game, there's always some dweebs spoiling something about the ending in the comments. If you have watched it or you're still watching it, do us all a favor and shut up. Don't say anything about what happens in the show, or at least please try to be discreet about it so that way it's not a complete spoiler. Let's see what happens at the end.